Okay, so let's make us a little bigger. Yeah, there we go.
Hello.
That's nice. Okay, there we go. We're at a nip and nag, and I got a. So this is a rare time where I have someone pop in just before we open. But
Well,
you know him, you love him, Mr. Ironcaster. How are you doing today, sir?
Hello.
So what you working on right now? Gonna start.
So-
Looks like we got nip and nagging and puppet building today. Haha.
I just got this is what I've been kind of playing, building a little bit off camera for a while. The Sorimaru, which is a little collab kit because it also comes with there's also a second figure you buy, which is this girl here.
Oh, Mr. Kali Han's here. Hey.
Hello. And so what's going on here is this is the other half here is the actual model kit, whereas she's just like, the little model girl.
Yeah.
Or the little, figure girl.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So the two of these collab, and you can make like a little cool like sci-fi bike with them.
Sweet. That looks really neat.
And as you can see, I've been slowly putting them together.
Yeah. Slowly but surely. That's the way these builds go. Especially the really nice ones.
So this one's kind of neat because he's got a few little features for transformation purposes. Where I'm guessing like we kind of do it back like that, and I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Either way, I've got him, and we're slowly clearing out some of the runners to finish them out. So today we're making a crotch.
Sweet. Good old crotch day.
Never skip crotch day.
Tomorrow might be a leg day. I got my weights in today or yesterday, last night. I put them in Coach Murphy's gym. So okay.
I actually just started doing a little working out the other day. Mostly I just did like a day of it, and within about 10 minutes I was curled up, abs in pain. So I think I either did it too hard too quick or something.
Wait, what'd you do? Abs and
a little bit of leg.
A little bit of leg. Yeah. Well, it depends on how hard you do your legs and what you do. And I don't know. What'd you do? Leg press?
It was mostly just some squats and sit-ups.
Squats and sit-ups? Okay. Was it there's like 20 different like squats I'm thinking of. It's like, what kind of a squat was it? Just normal barbell or?
Oh no, just no weight.
No weight. Air squats, okay. Ironcaster. What do you do? Let's not kick my camera. There we go. Let's get you back centered piece. Okay. What do you think this belt should need? Before I had like 2 arms flexing, which is nice. Should I go with the arms flexing again, or should I use like some weaponry or?
Well, I mean, just kind of looking at it. I mean, we've got the letters hanging off, so it almost seems like that opens up a little bit of space. But
you know what? I'm thinking about filling this in and kind of doing like a, like a shooting out kind of a, like beveled in and stuff like that. So I am thinking about filling this spot right here, but it is kind of hanging off the gold plate. So,
I would say what you might want to do then is maybe go ahead and fill that in underneath it, but then you give it like a gold effect.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of silver actually, like.
Or that. Ooh, that could
silver. kind of silver, and then turning these letters from black to kind of a ruby color.
I would say maybe some sort of like kind of red or like a copper or
Yeah.
yes, Kali. If it's that late, you might want to consider sleep.
Oh, I know it's stupid early or stupid late for him. It's like it's probably yeah. it's stupid early / stupid late for him. It's 3:25 in the morning. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for popping in, Kali. You're the man. I'm not sure.
So I was thinking about picking up a couple of. I was thinking about picking up a set of glass files.
Okay.
Because this is like the one file I have right now, and it's starting to. I want to get something a little rougher. Like this one I've had for a while, and we're probably due.
Yeah,
for
that
an upgrade.
one. That I usually use very fine sandpaper, and then I use that as just a rub, just a buffer. Yeah. But yeah, glass might actually, if you build as many kits as you normally do,
Well, I saw them on like USA Gundam store for like $8.
Oh yeah, that's very reasonable. Very reasonable.
DED. I'm trying to find the right runner.
Okay. So I am missing. Do you think I should just put like the arms here again, like big flexing, like big old muscle arms?
I'd almost think like a bone, or kind of go for the kind of skull, or like a. It's gonna be like the arms of coaches defeated enemies. He had to beat them and forge him into a championship belt.
Okay, so like that might be a little hard to do. I'm trying to think on how to do the bone arms, the big flexing bone arms. If I can do that.
Ouch. Let's see. We are building crotch.
We are building a crotch. I am building a big bone. Maybe not that big. Let's swing you out a little bit.
So I was looking at some. I was looking at some movie times for that new Deadpool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You said you were going to watch that.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I'm just really surprised after looking at times that no one's doing like a midnight release. We're not getting like a Wednesday at like 7 p.m. Like we used to.
Yeah. Well, you know how it's kind of how this whole like not just what happened after the pandemic, it's just what happened like to movies in general,
Well, I mean, not just that. It sort of caused a big reset on everything. Because like Walmarts aren't 24 hours anymore.
Yeah. Which stinks. Because sometimes I get out really late and I'm like, oh shoot, can I go? No, it's closed. Damn it. It kind of sucks, but it's what it is.
Well, Taco Bell it is.
God, freaking hate Taco Bell. It's okay. It does the work in a pinch, but you know,
We all know you're really there for the Baja Blast.
honestly, yeah. But like, it's not exclusive to them anymore. So it's like, well, now why do I go to Taco Bell?
It's like,
You know?
I want a giant, oversized novelty Cheez-It.
I know, right? With very gone bad freaking meat inside it. No.
You know, if that stuff gets any worse, they're gonna have to stop legally calling it meat.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like how you always see boneless wings spelt like with like a Y. It's like they're legally not wings.
Because they're not. Because they're not part of the wing. They're most likely chopped up and fried up. Breast meat, pretty much, yeah.
It's like, it's good enough for me.
Yeah. I don't know. How do you think you think I'm doing an okay job?
Oh yeah. Ooh, I like what you're doing there with the forearms.
Kind of need 2 arms, right?
I mean, it's either that or you do like the pirate, like four bones.
The 4 bones? Oh, the crossbones?
Yeah, you know, you make yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah, it's just 2. It's crossing.
But I think what you're doing works there.
Because I'm still doing like the double the front double by pose, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Good old like show us your
You're
guns kind of thing.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something about my guns. I legally can't flex in 48 states. Oh no.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yes. He's got to macho man it up, and
everyone goes macho man when I talk about wrestling. Everyone loves the macho man.
I mean, unless of course you want to. I think after this week, like a little Hulk Hogan be more appropriate.
Yeah, a little more appropriate.
I took a shot at my president.
Yeah.
That was just so crazy.
Oh yeah, the whole situation is just crazy. I mean, yeah, it was going to happen anyways. I knew it was going to happen. I called it, but just.
But who listens to us? We play with puppets.
Yeah, it's true, but it's like the Trump derangement syndrome and just all that stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm like, okay, just watch, and it happens. Just like, well, he missed. I'm like, yeah, he did, and thank God for that.
Took a shot at the king.
And he missed. Unlike me at the 9th hole, I get it in all the time.
I wasn't really. Yeah, it's turned into a whole thing, and I just everything's gonna go crazy with politics for the next 3 to 4. Well, I mean, past that, but
yeah, good old Biden. He stepped down. I was like, it's about fucking time. And I always hated him. Like once I learned like who he was and what was going on, I was like, oh, okay, this guy is literally been screwing the good people of the state for
Delaware.
state of Delaware and just the federal everything. It's just been siphoning money out of everyone for a long, long time.
Let's see, so I think this goes in like that.
It's like,
Yeah. And
it's
then
like, how much is he worth? And how long has he been in politics? And how does he make his money? Actually, it's like, how does a non-practicing lawyer make money?
I give speeches. Oh, Punk Waddle says hi.
Punk Waddle says hi. Oh, sorry, I was sculpting. Hey, Punk Waddle.
Hey, I was about to say that I'm like, sharing, and subscribing, so hopefully I can get on the stream.
Oh, well, I mean, thanks, Punk Waddle. Okay,
And you
thanks
can
for
too.
like, sharing, and subscribing there, Punk Waddle. I'm joking.
I know.
Time to do some shady stuff with
Dude,
a new knife.
Wait, what?
I was cutting towards myself with a hobby knife.
With a hobby knife.
I mean,
Well, as long
we've
as you have a
done that
steady
before.
hand and you're not pulling with full strength. That's
Right.
what I'll say about using a knife towards yourself. You're
It's a
not using
rusty blade. I should change it soon.
See, this is where I go back to the conversation of. Now I know that if you're gonna actually paint it, you'll probably want to wash it later and do all the fine things so you don't have the oils on it. But sometimes I do, even though it's not a huge deal, but kind of do a rinse off or a quick kind of light detergent rinse down so it gets some of the molding release. Because when I'm holding that plastic, depending on what grade plastic, you know what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes it's a little bit slick, and when you're playing with that hobby knife and you're trying to scrape that one little bit off, and you're like, okay, and then bam, you have that slip, and like, oh, well, I can't do anything for the next 40 minutes while this clots up.
Oh, trust me, I'm familiar with that mold release. Little part of the day job.
What are you making there, Snacks?
Dick.
Okay, that's a.
No, I'm making another arm.
I know what you're actually doing, but sorry, it's too suspect.
He's making a puppet dick. Doo-dah,
Doo-dah.
doo-dah.
No.
I thought we already had a Jolly in the group. Oh,
Where is Jolly at?
he's got no feet, but he has something else. He claims.
It's got a third leg.
Yeah. So catch me up to speed there, Ironcaster. What? Hold on. What are you making right now?
Okay, so I'll show you what I have so far. The figure, but this is the Sarumaru,
Okay.
which is a collaboration figure that is able to turn into half of a bike.
Right. Got it. I remember that now. Okay. I remember you showing that picture earlier. Or talking about
And
it.
he has this cool little chest thing, as he's able to, I guess, kind of fold up into either the front half or the back half.
Heyo. Okay. Yeah. I remember you showing that picture. Okay. Cool.
And yes, the skeleton bone is flexing his bicep. Why does how does Bones have a muscle? I don't know.
They're really strong bones.
They're really strong bones, yes. They're so strong he can flex a bicep and it'll magically appear.
Mm-hmm.
The hands look pretty good, I will say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I need to check the mail. I was supposed to get some things in things See if they came in.
Ooh.
Let's see. B2DDA.
Looks like my
Oh.
battleship.
Ba-dum-bum.
On the plus side, I only have 2 pieces left in this entire sprue.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. So I should have packages out front. I'll check later for.
Oh, cool. Are they nipping and nagging packages or?
Well,
there'll be some nagging for sure.
oh, definitely. Some are trying out some new soaps, bar soaps.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Amazon Day. I didn't buy much of anything, but they had some sales on some practical things. I was like, you know what? It's cheap enough. I'll try something new.
Yeah, that's why I got the weights. I was like, oh, cool. It's a bunch of weights, and I can buy them and not super fun, expensive.
And
so.
I might have got another hat for Puppet. So
Sweet.
yeah, Punk doesn't have enough hats.
He doesn't. As long as he's got the cowboy hat.
Yeah, he still does. I know he hasn't worn it and done any Punk law in a little bit. So
Cowboy hat and baseball cap are a must. And he's got that other weird one that he likes to wear a lot, the soft cover hat.
Yeah, he's been wearing that.
Okay.
That was
He needs
newer
suspenders.
since St.
He
Patty's Day.
needs a straw hat. That's what he needs.
Oh, okay.
Mugiwara. So, on that note, like, what have you guys been watching lately, anime-wise? Anything of note?
What haven't I been watching lately?
There's been a couple like isekai ones that I've been checking out, I guess. A lot of isekais this time around.
Oh, so many isekais this season. It's ridiculous.
I'm like,
See, I need to just invest in the Truck Kun company.
yeah, right.
Well, you know,
Yeah, it's like, well, that's the reincarnation plot line, right?
well, I really like No Longer Welcome in Another World because it's like, well, didn't you get hit by a truck? What do you mean? Yeah, that's our otherworld delivery service. So before you die of a miserable life, we use a truck to transport you to this world so you can have another chance. It's like, okay, that's fun, tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
Okay, what if hypothetically speaking, like the intention is that they have to pass the packages off to people, and then they hit them? You know, like, well, we can't go there, but you can't. You're about to, so here, hold this.
I do like the Grim Reaper aspect of it for sure.
There it is.
Oops, I'm a dummy.
I gotta put these little plugs on for the side skirts.
I made another left hand. I needed to make a right hand. Dang it.
As for myself, I am slowly working through Jobless Reincarnation.
Cool.
Yeah, that one is proving to be pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'm still in season 1 though.
Okay.
But look at that. We have a crotch. In fact, let us
marvel at his magical mecha. Crotch.
Yeah, crotchless mecha is just a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on. Even the Xiong had a dong.
The Xiong had it on. Yes, he did. He had quite the skirt, yes.
You're not wrong about the Xiong and his magnificent what?
Dong.
Dong dong.
I could get him a police hat.
Dun.
Oh no.
Oh, like a Bobby hat or like American police hat?
Like American with a little visor.
What about a memes of destruction?
Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Is that what he said? That is what
I
he
mean,
said.
That is exactly what he said.
What's going on? What's going on?
And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I said, hey, what's going on?
God, you have
No?
the voice of an
Okay.
angel. The voice of an angel.
Yeah, but at least angels can fly.
Yeah.
Ouch. You know, yeah, this is why I left my parents' house, but I guess it doesn't matter because I'm always grounded. I'll work on that one. Didn't quite land.
Butters.
It's grounded for life.
Yeah, if we were in South Park, you'd be Butters because you're always grounded.
Yeah, it's true.
You guys, of course my jokes can't land because they never took flight. Ah.
Okay, I'll give you that one. That one's pretty
I mean,
good.
it was pretty low-hanging fruit. Nobody picked up on it, so I just had to run with it.
Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to get the fruit on the top of the trees. You know.
Yeah, those treetop and fruits.
It's true. I mean, yeah, you can't fly, but you can't climb up trees either.
It's true.
Penguins can't climb trees, I heard.
I think
No, but they can't. But little known fact, they can do your taxes.
I heard that.
Okay. I think I found the hat.
Oh yeah.
I think I might have found it.
So we got to do like a celebratory hat stream.
The hat string.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking on Amazon to see if I see anything else that looks comparable in dimensions, but
You need to just kind of follow the VTuber handbook and like tease like new hat reveal.
true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did kind of do a video, new hat, new me, but you're right. I need to really.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
the
that's
VTubers,
definitely-
I'm like, Now, some
Like,
of them
well,
have other talents I get, but, you know, it's like, I don't know.
they are making all the money, so who am I to judge?
Who am I to judge too? But I'm just like, what are they actually doing? You know, I asked myself that after I like took out all like, oh my god, glasses.
Well, what we should be doing is saying hello to Morning Haze, who stopped in to say hi, guys.
Good morning, hey, hazy.
Hey, Morning Haze.
Sounds like Freddy. I might do a Freddy morning show tomorrow, maybe.
Oh,
I might do one. I've
You
been
could
way
do
too
one.
tired. The last freaking couple days, it's just like I have not been able to wake up at the normal like Murphy or the Freddy morning
so
show time. I was like, I can't move.
So you
freaking
are in fact
everyone's
not
either
waking up.
sick or everyone's sick or whatever, and then I had to go to work. I'm like, yay, we're short staffed. Except for me, I am here.
So you are in fact not waking up feeling like P. Diddy.
I'm not. Definitely not. I feel like
I
P.
wake
Diddy.
up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Well, I wonder what she thinks about that song now. I was just like, I gotta change the lyrics.
Let's see. Morning Haze says, it's nice to listen and / watch to you as I work on my thing. Hope you guys don't mind. And yes, please, in the morning shows. I mean,
Yes,
the
more
audience has
morning shows.
spoken. So
More morning shows, I know.
Yep. We all gotta kind of work together on this thing. So, I mean, we're all here to help each other out and share the laughs.
Yeah, I might hit up a good leg day myself tomorrow morning, in the Murphy gym and film myself doing it.
Hey yo.
So what was me street?
What you need to do is, have a video of like Gator snuck into the gym because he's not allowed in, and he's gonna try to work out. I was like, sorry, as I tried to do my best Gator voice.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, and then Coach Murphy's like, "What the heck?" And there's like,
No.
It's like instead of doing goblet squats, I decided to do goblin squats. He's just grabbing Gator and on his back and just start doing squats.
No, see, so my idea is, the weights were set up for Coach, and then Gator goes over to try to use them. Like, yeah, he makes these things look so easy, and then he drops them on his throat. Exactly. So you need to make a stunt Gator.
A stunt Gator. Oh God. Yeah.
And it is what you do. Wait,
honestly, I need to make a new Gator, so I could probably use the old Gator as a stunt Gator.
Then what you do is you go ahead and you literally just what you should do is get a pillow, like paint it green or get a green pillowcase and just write Gator across it with like a really crudely drawn face.
This Gator's stunt double.
And then then at some point Gator gets a hold of it.
Goes F's himself.
I'm telling you, there's potential.
Yeah, there's potential. You're right.
Yeah,
it's definitely something. All right.
Mm-hmm. Definitely something.
Definitely something. We gotta grab some more thingies. I was gonna cut the fabric, but I don't have the glue, so I can't glue it. So I'm like, you have fabric, so it's nice. But it's okay.
I just went out and bought a little bit of fabric, actually.
Oh, for what?
Oh yeah.
I want to make a wizard hat.
Like Randolph.
Oh yes.
Like Randolph the wizard hat. Is he gonna talk too?
Oh, we're gonna make Rachel Grandolph.
So, a lady hat.
Okay, so you'll have to really get it down. Like, what colors is it? You have to make it a hat for a lady.
Oh no! In actuality, it's just for me because like.
Oh, okay.
I want a wizard hat. I want to look like the.
Oh.
Wait, what?
You know what? I want to build another wizard hat too.
Maybe we'll hat build one of these days.
We'll do a hat build. We'll do a hat build off for Halloween. That's what we'll do.
Oh. And then Punk Waddle gets to be the judge.
For who's the best? Yeah. So yes, that'll be our Halloween, because we did say we wanted to make a Halloween build in October, so that will have to be it. So the build will be wizard suit plus wand or staff.
Okay.
So you need a wizard staff or a wand. You need a wizard hat and some kind of getup. Some kind of sorcery getup. How's it? All right.
Do you take me for a cheap conjurer of tricks?
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let me grab something real quick. Yeah.
Meme says Judge Waddle.
Indeed. I have to put. I'll have to put a. Get him a little judge hat or a little wig.
We just get a bunch of toilet paper tubes and we paint them all. We paint them all white and stick them together.
Basically, yeah. Or something a little bit smaller.
Well, we go super low budget with it.
Like you get like little plastic tubes Like you want something smaller than the paper, because that would.
What about those change rollers? Those coin rollers.
Those might work, actually. Because I was also thinking, and one of the things I had been for a while collecting or trying to collect, but I always forgot, so I never got enough. But you know how when like the printout receipt rolls, sometimes they have that core roll in them, sometimes they don't. But if there's that plastic core that just gets thrown out, I was trying to
Okay, I guess I
to
can't
save some
find
of
anything.
those for props.
I
But
can't find anything. Oh well.
I'm not sure where they are.
It happens.
Yeah, those little rolls could be a potential idea.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
If Meme said Judge Waddle in the chat, so I was thinking, well, we need to get Punk, a little judge wig, with little rolls, white rolls, kind of connected.
Oh yeah.
So it can, if you do it right, it'll just cut right down the middle of the mohawk, and yeah.
Yes, I see what you're trying to say.
And yes, Marcus, I also like Vermin Supreme's wizard hat.
Oh, yeah.
Good old Vermin Supreme. He's a nice guy. Very friendly.
AKA Alan Moore. Brilliant writer, but crazy as a bag of squirrels.
Oh, really?
I never met Alan Moore. I did meet the Vermin Supreme though.
So supposedly, Alan Moore placed a curse upon the cast of the Watchmen movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
He has never been pleased with any adaptations of his stuff, and he's never really wanted those.
Of course not.
He didn't want it. You're probably not gonna like what happens.
Well, it's also partially because DC screwed him over.
Yeah.
I mean, the story goes, he wrote The Watchmen, and the agreements of their terms were that he would get the rights to it back after the book went out of print.
Here, let me make us a little differently now.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately for him, The Watchmen went on to become one of the best performing comics DC ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And so it has in perpetuity been in print.
Mm-hmm.
So to this day, he's never even so much as accepted a royalty check for it, because they've always screwed him over. He didn't want any sort of merchandise. He didn't want action figures. He didn't even want a Watchman wristwatch.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's weird. He's weird like that. He doesn't believe in that kind of stuff. But hey.
And Snowdub has appeared.
Oh, hey, Snowdub.
A wild snowball. Oh, he's not.
All right, let me go grab one thing real quick. And some water.
Okay, just one thing, though.
Yeah. I tried to grab one thing, but I don't. I saw it earlier, but I'm missing it now. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, well.
Your death happened.
These things happen. They happen. And
things always happen.
If you unhappen them. It's okay. There we go. Yep, just updating Coach's belt. So he has a brand spanking new. It's kind of hard to say you're the champ without your championship belt, right?
It's true.
So that's why we're bringing back the belt. He is the final boss.
I mean, it's a little presumptuous, but I guess we can let him go with it.
What's that?
It's a little presumptuous saying, he's gonna be the final boss. Like
Oh, who's
end all
gonna?
be all.
Well, that's why that's why it's worth something. You know what I mean? To be the final boss.
Yeah.
It's just-
And then
It's like,
there's
who's-
DLC and expansion.
yeah, right. Yeah. It's like, who's the top dog in the games? The final boss.
Mhm.
So
Not to be confused with the secret bosses. Those are
Oh,
good too.
yeah.
well, Carlos, you could always just do like you could do a building stream, but you're building a van. So I mean, there's potential there.
There you go.
Down by the river.
Down by the river.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so I do have one neat little thing here I could show off, and it's just from like going down to bars.
Okay.
So I made a passing comment one day when I was at my local, distillery, about how like as they were emptying out, as they had just pulled out a new bottle of Crown Royal.
Mm.
I had effectively said something to the extent of, well, those little bags they have are really good for dice. Because it's sort of like baby's first dice bag.
It's true. They are good dice bags.
Mhm.
Hey, it'll hold a good amount of dice, and there's something kind of nostalgic to the hobby as a whole for them. And
Yeah.
so the guy basically reached into a drawer and he pulled out an entire like
A bag of bags.
yeah, basically he grabbed like a fistful of Crown Royal bags, and so I then took them and I put one inside of another. I think this is something like another dozen or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks all right.
Yeah. I mean, I technically got a shaker cup with was it an aviation gin from it's Ryan Reynolds company, right?
Yeah, it's aviation.
And it's got freaking Deadpool versus Deadpool and Wolverine on it.
Okay.
And it's a shaker cup too. It's a shaker cup for you put your glass cup and you put ice and you put the alcohol in
I
the
didn't
glass
even think
and then you
about those
shake
Oh,
it.
for your mixed drinks.
Yeah, for mixed drinks and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a shaker cup. I'm like, oh,
What
awesome.
was that at the bar, or where'd you get that at?
At work, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so so yes, at the bar, technically.
Well, it's just one of those things because sometimes during holidays they'll do seasonal releases where they'll do the like the Crown Royal instead of a bag. You'll get the Crown Royal tumbler glasses, or you'll get a shot glass or something with the bottle, or gift
You'll get
sets.
Maker's Mark with like 2 cups.
Yep, I've got one of those sitting next to me. Also, the Jameson. Sometimes they'll come with 2 glasses, things like that.
Let's see. K. Roberts says my laser cutter should be here Friday. Ooh, you got to tell us more. Like,
Laser cutter.
I assume you're gonna be doing some like you're cutting steel with it. So are we talking
Steel,
industrial?
wood. You
Talking
can do a lot
hobby?
of good stuff with that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, etching. You can do a bunch of stuff with it if you set down the settings for lower. You can do etching. It's good stuff.
And Morning Haze says I've made a few dice bags for my kids. They were crocheted dragon eggs. That sounds really cool.
Nice.
Let's see. K. Roberts says that clay vampire skull looks orcish. I like what you're doing with the fin effect there.
Yeah, I just it's a little bland, so I'm just like,
Well,
you
I
know.
mean it
It's
works
kind of
for
like
it
a
works for,
corrupted corrupted bones kind of It looks like
it's
fins.
very monster.
Yeah, very monsterish.
We
the
Council of Monsters approve.
Where councils and monsters approve.
Oh man, if only I were a monster.
I can make you a monster if you want.
We, the Council of Monsters, deny you the rank of monster.
So,
How
do
can one be on the council and not be a monster?
okay,
Sit down.
so you know how they've got the councils and the dark councils?
Yeah.
Does Gator need to have the monster council or some moniker like that? Said the Cotton Council, the I don't know. The Monster Mash.
He's an MC.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of monsters, I stopped into Joanne Fabric the other day.
As you do.
They've got Halloween decos out.
Oh, really? I haven't been in Joann's in a little bit, so that's cool. It's a little early. Usually they spit out at September, and it's not even August.
Party on.
Like late August they spit it out. You know what I mean? September, late August. So I'm just like, interesting. Did not expect them to give us some Halloween stuff this soon.
Well, speaking of spitting out, we've got Loki's Morning of Mischief spitting it out, saying we need more Gator and Punk. Oh wait, we're watching them right now.
Alter egos, snacks
egos.
snacks and non-puppet Punk.
Yeah, the Avatar.
Okay, this is slightly annoying. I don't like. Typically, I'm left-handed, but it feels more natural to kind of trim at the right.
Hey Loki, how do you like Coach's new belt? Well, it's old belt. I'm just fixing it. I'm adding to it.
Musculatures.
Yeah.
Good evening, Loki.
I'm not liking this hand. I'm really not.
Ooh, that head. Yeah, it's starting to look funny.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, it's not doing.
You know, Loki was just teasing over on Pops's all the Super Robot Wars games he has, and he's gonna be sitting down to talk with Culture here soon.
Keeps taunting. I think that's tomorrow, isn't that? Well, I know they're having that gameplay live stream tomorrow.
I think that's the one. And honestly, I'm like, it was a little hazy there because I'm like, that was two whole streams ago where he teased that.
No,
for me.
Looks mean. That's for a mean monster.
Yeah. A swole mean monster.
Very swole. Swole is me. Swole's me street. Lifting day. Gonna drink my protein whey. On my way to where I can power clean. Can you tell me how to get to Swole's me street? That's where the gym's at.
What if it was I can lift all day? I can lift all day.
I kind of like the protein way though.
Oh no, it's good, but just try to throw out some other.
Imagine like a lot of people do the, they have their pre-workout and sometimes they drink their protein as they're going into the gym. You know what I mean? So it kind of fits with the gym culture.
It's clever. I like it.
I've workshopped it, so.
Did you do it in front of test audiences, or with a test audience?
Yeah, you guys are kind of the test audience, but.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's sort of the beauty of it, though. We can sit down, really workshop these things out.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a stream called Writers Wednesday. Writing Wednesday. Just to flesh out, ideas and whatnot.
That'd be fun. Character building.
Character building, like that one character I want to make the kind of like a Power Ranger, kind of Ultraman, kind of Kamen Rider kind of character.
Yeah. Let's see.
Notice Snacks doesn't talk over everyone like Gator does.
I tell you, I turned into a different person when I got that fucking puppet on.
Yeah, there's a few people who say things like that when they get certain puppet attitudes.
I don't know.
Look! It goes like some people just get a little gay when they're drunk. He gets a little talkative when he puts his hand up a puppet's ass.
Yeah, it's true.
But not every puppet. Ah!
What did someone shove a hand up your ass?
Not late.
Punk Waddle, do you need to see the chaplain? Floral is he's our chaplain. Floral is our chaplain.
No, that's more than fair.
It's like he's probably like, yeah, I am.
I mean,
you damn heathens.
Well, except he's
that's real
at first
talk
you
right
go.
there.
At first, he has to go.
Bunch of heathens. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was always a thing. It's just like, are you okay? Do you need to see the chaplain?
Okay, that's kind of a neat little feature. This little, well, I'm assuming it's gonna be for like part of your little shoulder. Was it be for like that little knee guard? Looks like this is gonna be able to shift up.
Mm-hmm.
Shift up, huh?
It just shifts into turbo.
Nice. Turbo Man. I am Turbo Man. Jingle all the way.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Don't
you
think
only
I've watched
jingle
that in like 20 years.
half the way.
Yeah, that was a movie. Is just like Arnold just stopped working out like a bodybuilder and just got like just normal person. This is like
Mr. Hollywood.
Where did all his muscles go?
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone's like realizes like, yeah, he's actually not a really good actor. he's decent in other things, but it's just like, yeah, it's like yeah, he was a specimen, and that's why we would like to see him on TV.
He was a specimen.
Well, I mean, there's also stories about how he would kind of trick people and like give them bad advice when they were like his competition.
Oh
yeah.
Also, there's that infamous clip where Arnold is talking about exercise. And he's like, every time I'm lifting, it's like I'm coming.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Zax has pushed that one. He used to push that one a lot. Yeah, see, Carlos, I get that. The thing about the whole comedy bit is you got to have the setup, the alley-oop, the dunk. Sometimes
different forms of comedy. There always is.
Well, yeah, but when you're on a panel, and I know but the first episode of this season's Cotton Council was a lot of people and very, very more chaotic than we usually are, and sometimes getting the word edgewise or just sometimes I don't have enough time to set up and tell the joke. But if you say the right, you find that break and just you almost Inception or make the commentary.
We have another bucket. I'm gonna go and try to find it.
Sometimes
Sorry,
you
guys.
can. All right. Sometimes you can steer the conversation to the jokes. Just steer the ship.
And then you can say funny stuff.
Well, I try
I'm still.
because my jokes are hilarious.
They are.
And one of these days we'll actually land one.
Eventually. But he can't fly, so it's hard for him to do.
Yeah. Sometimes I just need to be like Crisscross and jump. You know what? I need to be like Van Halen and jump. Crisscross will make you jump.
There we go. That's kind of a little cleaned up. And we will.
K. Roberts, some people
back
aren't as
and-
good at physical humor and acting as others. Emoting speaks a lot.
So I feel like I need to just start throwing out all the terrible movies now, just to like make Loki suffer, because he can only like listen in the chat, and we'll like say like let's go, like we should totally go watch one day like the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that in theaters.
It was one of those like kind of mythical movies that took me years to actually get a chance to see. I think I saw it on TV once, and then I didn't see it again until like 2005.
Well, you also realize how long John Leguizamo has been around, and doesn't seem like he's aged at all.
No, but he's still like bitter and
Yeah,
struggling for work.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he hasn't changed at all.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of him, like him as the clown in Spawn.
I don't know if I was even aware or even processed that.
Like, yeah, it's actually it worked. He was kind of one of the highlights of a otherwise pretty rough movie.
I don't remember what it said. So he's been a lot of things, or associated with a lot of things.
But I mean, those are basically just the two roles I know him from.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's had bit parts in a lot of things. Yeah.
Oh, and K. Roberts. So, what was Arnold during Junior? Was he just supposed to be bloated, pregnant?
All right, so I'm gonna let this dry out for a little bit. We'll need some side panels though.
Okay,
Because
so
it's gonna be a proper build.
I need to go catch the latest episode of Ultraman Arc. I'm a little behind on that.
I did. Now, granted, I didn't finish the episode. Exhausted, but last night when I was trying to fall asleep, and that Coke I had with my pizza was keeping me up, I did at least watch the first half of.
Ooh, pizza and Coke, huh? Goodness.
Yeah.
Careful.
I know the hardest part is crushing it up and turning it into liquid form.
Oh yeah.
So,
And
what was
then-
it you were starting to watch?
Kamen Rider Geats. So I got, like I said, I was like, I got to, I think a little past the commercial break, but the part where he shows up and the one guy's like, it doesn't matter, the world's ending. He's like, why don't we remake it together? And he gets his gun, he starts blasting. And then Tubi was like, I'm going to put a commercial here when it doesn't really belong. I said, fine, I'll go to bed.
Which episode were you on?
I think the first one.
Oh, okay. So you're
Like-
getting into just the core premise of this series.
Yeah, the competition, and there's some things that don't quite make sense to me, but yeah.
I mean, it basically was following up on the popularity of Squid Games.
Oh. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, when you realize it's basically Squid Games and Fortnite.
Okay.
Like it all clicks that much better.
Because yeah, I know some of the other Kamen Riders, you just doesn't quite have that introduction, so I appreciate you setting the tone.
I mean, the nice thing is ultimately like you can kind of take them or leave them as they are. Like you don't get a ton of direct sequels with it all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's off to a good start. You got a couple of the longer series characters like the purple buffa dude.
You mean the freaking
The purple guy.
with the horns?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an interesting guy.
Just like always screaming like, "No, you won't beat me.
He's
Damn
like,
Geats."
I'm doing this for the points. Why would you save somebody else? Yeah.
Only then realized like saving civilians is worth points.
I'm gonna get all the bad guys. The panda guy was just kind of silly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wait till you meet like Punk Jack. Oh yeah, by the way, you kind of have a cousin.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. But yeah, there's just, I think one of the things getting caught up in anime and so many new stuff this season and old stuff, it's like all of a sudden it just starts going together. But every now and then it's like having something fun, live action, kind of fantasy, disconnect helps break it up and helps it kind of process and,
Oh my gosh, that is cool. Check this out.
What's up?
So I got the leg kind of put together now, and that little piece
Yeah.
I was talking about sliding up here.
Yeah.
Like that
Ooh.
all as a whole is now part of this connector joint.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So I mean, we have this piece here independently that moves, and this doesn't have to adjust. But when the knee moves here,
Mm-hmm.
that whole piece little shifts up. That's some little clever engineering to this.
Yeah, that looks like a what you'd expect on like a master grade, but not always on the high grade stuff.
And this is a high grade, actually.
Yeah, being that it's non-Gundam, and what year was it made? It was in the last couple of years, right?
Yeah.
So the tooling is a little bit more up to date, which makes sense. I've seen some of that stuff, but yeah, oh man, what they've come up with even in the high grade line and now the new no grade stuff is pretty amazing. Also, it looks like we have a birthday boy in the house, if I remember properly.
Uh-oh. Who's
Whose
that?
birthday?
Papa Cotton.
Papa Cotton's birthday. Oh my goodness.
Oh, is
Happy
it today?
birthday, Papa.
Happy birthday.
You got me
I
beat
think-
by like 2 days.
Oh,
How's your birthday in 2 days?
Yeah, Thursday.
Nice. Well, happy early
That is-
birthday.
2 days from now.
Both myself and Pablo from, Geek Topology, Midnight Digest Manual.
Oh, cool.
Ah.
What a wonderful day to be alive.
Just a better day not to be dead.
I need to step away for one moment to take care of something.
Oh,
Okay.
go ahead. We'll be here. We'll be here, Bunkwaddle and I. Yeah, I thought I had more molding foam, but I don't. Oh well. I'll finish the. I need to go to the store anyways and grab some more spray and whatnot.
Yeah, you do a lot with the molding chocolate.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a good foam to have. Mostly just do horns with them, but they work good on other things because I like to mold. I'm pretty good at sculpting, so that's why it works out pretty well. So honestly, the having like the already like this kind of foam is a lot better though. Just to like
Yeah.
it doesn't rip away as easy.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Oh, so I
Yeah.
got these two kind of shield things.
Now, to paint that, would you use like the Mod Podge again or something to give it a more?
Yeah, you'd Mod Podge it and then hit it with like a chrome.
Okay.
I don't like this point. I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, I kind of like that better.
There you go. Apparently, DJ Ronnie G thinks that Gator should jump out of a giant birthday cake in a bikini.
Well, that's something DJ Ronnie G would want.
Brutal.
Sorry, Deej. You did this to yourself. With Gator, why? I don't know. But speaking of Mod Podge, I might go and get some Mod Podge now. I don't know what I want on this thing, I just want like a big old Murphy Monster. Huh. Sometimes the Sharpies just die.
Yeah. It is a shame.
There you go. That one still works. All right, I think I will get some. I'm thinking of just plopping the sticker on this one, the Coach Murphy stickers.
Oh, yeah. Simple.
Yeah, simple. Very simple. Very. Actually.
It's a modular podular.
Modular.
Modular, podular, even if it's odular.
Something like that, guys.
So we are going to panel line this, what I'm assuming is going to be a butt flap.
Oh.
All right, no, maybe this will be like the knee pad.
Back skirt or butt flap? You decide.
So are those supposed to be on the side or?
Yeah. So, how many Swolesme Street stickers are you gonna bring to?
Probably a bunch.
Nice.
Enough for friends and people.
Yeah, I still have a few punk stickers of a few different varieties and sizes.
I might print out more. Who knows? Just fans of the Coach Murphy. That's who gets them. Fans of French.
I mean,
That doesn't look too bad.
I don't play. Oh, that does pretty good. I don't play guitar the way I used to or playing bands, but I mean, still a sticker on the guitar case would be fun.
Yep. And a Coach Murphy sticker on your water bottle. Perfect.
Swole is Main Street.
Bam, just like that.
Nice.
Kind of Mod Podge this up. Hit it with black, and then hit the outside with gold. That will look good.
You almost need a series of those, just like different sticker designs. So the Swole is Me Street, and then I don't know, something about like gator tossing.
Gator.
Gator tossing champion.
Yeah, the gator tossing champion, goblin tossing champion. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Gator. What about Kroenke?
Goblin
We're
toss.
doing gator wrestling.
Wait, gator wrestling. Yeah. Well, that would be confused with actually like wrestling, like Florida people do.
Now,
Yeah.
do note we never said it would be an alligator.
Yeah, but that'd be a fun little short or little clip. Gator wrestling. Gator's like, what?
Wait, what?
So in the chat, React Attack says, "You want to come on the podcast?"
The podcast.
The podcast? Do I want to come? Yeah, sure. I'll go on the podcast. I'm not sure when it is, but that sounds great.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Isn't it your birthday, Papa Cotton? Or did I forget from this morning?
Maybe you forgot. I'm gonna get some Mod Podge. Speaking of Mod Podge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta get up to get down. See? Yeah. Gator said he wouldn't jump out of a birthday cake naked for you. Sorry.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, did I tell you I eventually at some point bought some doesn't need Elvira. I did buy Hand of God nippers.
No.
I did buy the one for when you're cutting it off of the like where you're at before I start using the hobby knife, and I got a glass file too.
Okay. See, I was just looking at glass files.
There we go.
I got the riser and it works pretty well.
Oh,
like-
first non-react. Okay, yeah. I'm up for that. They're React Tech, aka Ords.
Sweet.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
op-
that is Ords.
I'm open.
Mhm.
I'm open tomorrow. I'm open for tomorrow. Whenever time you want to do it tomorrow. If you want to do it tomorrow. I don't know.
Let's see,
I'm
so
open all
this
day.
should go on like yeah.
Gator wrestling an alligator. Now that would be funny too.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a place called Gator World in Florida.
Yeah, there's other few gator places between Texas and Louisiana and all that stuff too.
I was like,
You needed to do Gator visiting Gator World.
that'd be
He's like,
funny.
I heard I got. He's like, he thinks
it's
it's
my own amusement park.
I hear I get fed every few hours.
I'm just here for the raw chicken, people. Don't worry.
yeah,
Don't worry about me.
That's his favorite.
I mean, some of the spots you can throw a piece of a raw steak to the gators if you want to.
Except he thinks it's gonna be he's getting salmon, but he's gonna get salmonella.
That sounds
Honestly,
great.
there's
That sounds great, Ords. I'll let you know if I can make it or not.
a bunch.
Hopefully I can.
Yeah.
I should
Where's
do hit that one more time.
just all the raw chicken?
All the raw chicken he can eat.
go.
And we'll do one more drop over on this side. Yeah, that's adding a nice little bit of definition.
Yeah,
There you go.
there we go. That's just gonna dry clear.
Mariana Gross. And we gotta make one more kneecap.
There you go.
One more kneecap. That's great.
I'm gonna bust it.
You wouldn't want to bust that kneecap.
Bust a kneecap. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of busting kneecap, you better like, comment, and subscribe, otherwise you might lose one.
You don't want to be like the other penguins who have to sleep with the fishes. I mean, the sharks.
You ever wonder why Punk Wilder don't fly? Well, he forgot to subscribe.
I thought he was on the no-fly list,
Yeah.
like Tommy the turkey. Tommy can fly, but he always gets shot down.
Well, just like all his ideas.
Just like all his ideas. Yeah, kind of like Punk Wilder. In more of a terroristic way. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Looks like Pat S is here in the chat, and he's being a headhunter for Mr. Beast because apparently their crew is down a member.
Hey, that reminds me,
I heard. What?
Oh, I'll say if Gator still has that wig, he might be able to get a new job.
Oh,
True.
might as well, right? That guy made out pretty good with that freaking Mr. Beast being on Mr. Beast's entourage, right?
Yeah.
You know, I will say this is. I really don't follow Mr. Beast at all, but this is the first, like, I would say, legitimate problem I've ever really seen with the guy. Because other than this, it's like, oh, people are just upset because he was doing good things with his money.
I mean, he's got an absurd amount of money, absurd amount of subscribers. It's like, it's kind of like, you know, once freaking the Paul brothers freaking they freaking just, they're just not good people in general. And then once like everyone kind of figured that out, YouTube's like, okay, we're not gonna give them the super, like, they're not gonna push them like crazy like they once did. So guess who else got that freaking push? Used to be PewDiePie. PewDiePie kind of got a, you know, he was still doing good despite the freaking the silencing on his end or on YouTube's end.
Yeah.
But Mr. Beast got it, and Mr. Beast rarely had a freaking controversy. Honestly, I don't think he actually.
I mean, he was one of the biggest channels on. I mean, he still is one of the bigger channels on YouTube, but yeah. Speaking of which, didn't one of those Pauls recently? I saw the video pop up and watched the whole Mike Tyson thing.
He fought some other guy, and it's okay.
But then Mike Tyson is like sued him for $3-something million because of all the and called him out and changing the rules, basically saying that basically he was like Paul was like, we're not. He has some health issues, so we're not going to do it. And Tyson's like, don't play me like that. No, you backed out. You lost all this sponsorship. You did all these things, and you made it. You were like, oh, oops. No, I think he was scared.
Yeah, I think it was like, oh, this guy actually, he can still fight, and he is one of the greatest.
Yeah,
boxers, straight up boxers. He's always fought like MMM guys or like random athletes. The one boxer he actually did fight, it was Tyson Fury's brother, Tommy Fury, and he got his ass handed to him. technically won on points, but yeah, it's just he's a good fighter. He is. It's just that he's not as great as he thinks he is.
Well,
everyone says he's like, no, he's really good. He's really good. I'm like,
here's the thing about the Paul brothers, and
he's still not fighting fighters, though. That's the thing.
Well,
he's
there's
fighting fighters, but he's not fighting boxers in boxing.
Right. It's a different set of rules. It's a different style. It's a different purpose of fighting entertainment. So that is one thing. But this is the other thing that I've been kind of going into, like on some of my stuff on my channel, like you've got Paul, who's an internet celebrity that just had some viral videos that got big because people liked his personality. And right now he probably has a team, right? He has some lawyers and some thing, but he still acts like just kind of this off the cuff kid, as opposed to, somebody who, like an athlete, like Mike Tyson, who's been around for a long time, where you did have PR, where you did have promoters, where you did have all the stuff, and you had press junkets, and you had talking points, and you had, you know what I mean? Like,
it was a more controlled environment.
Right. Understanding the purpose and the functionality, instead of like, I'm on Twitter spouting things off and, I can just make a video real quick with no consequences. Well, no, you can't just say things off the cuff. You're in a...
Well, if you're the Paul brothers, you can do that because that's what you've been doing. That's how you got big. And
right.
That's how you continue to stay big.
Even
during the CoffeeZilla freaking fiasco that, CoffeeZilla, right? And he's doing, he did an expose on freaking the other brother, the Logan, about all his scams.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That was like a hard rip. But he's still getting like people still watching freaking those two dum-dums.
Well,
even though they've been cancer since 2017, but
they're still dum-dums, and there's still, like you said, there's still train wrecks and all this stuff. But when they start meddling in a professional world, and like they're talking about like Monster and all these other companies that were putting all these ads and all this money into this stuff for a fight that got canceled on a kid's whim, like, there are real world consequences when you're not just tweeting about things, right?
Yeah.
So you've stepped into this world where you just lost people money because you stepped in. You realized that you were doing something that was making a poor decision, and instead of trying to deal with it in a better way, you just, like a little kid, it's like, nope, I'm not gonna do it. Nope, I'm just gonna play it off and blame somebody else and run away. And they're like, that's the whole thing. Freedom of speech, but you still get consequences.
I always hated that.
Yeah, it's a little different when there's a bunch of...
It's like...
It's a little different when there's a bunch of financial and when there's money on the table.
Yeah. Like, and I know what they talked, Loki and Culture talked about a couple weeks ago, Dr. Disrespect stuff, when all these people who are, quote, internet personalities are now in business, are now have standing for something more than just their social personality, and then they have, business and other things on the line, and, well, they lose access to that because of choices they made, and then how they handle it after that,
I see what you're saying.
Like...
Okay, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to come in. Okay, he's giving me a big old thumbs up. There's Ronnie G, everyone. Yay!
Hello.
Nice thumbs.
Oh.
Why, thank you.
He's got a picture, Mike.
That's what she said.
Okay. Oh. A little lower. Too loud.
What? No, okay, got you. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Turn your stuff down. Turn your stuff down, buddy.
I'm doing it, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Muting him for a second. Gotta mute him for a second.
No, seriously, lower. No, I'm working on it. Look. See?
Okay, cool.
I like
You
how
want
you've
low?
got the.
You sound
the-
a lot better. You sound a lot better.
Okay, because I
Like
can
you
go
got
lower
the-
or louder.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I like that you've got the NES, you've got the N64 controller. I mean, you've got all these tech
Yeah.
gizmos. Is that a PlayStation controller?
That is a DS5. Yeah. I use that. That's my PC controller. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even think about that could be a PC controller.
It's
Nice.
I had to download an app and pay $8 for it to like enable it to work. Basically, it emulates an Xbox controller because Xbox controllers are natively functional. But yeah, I'm a
Maybe
very happy camper. I can
Microsoft
actually
products.
adjust the trigger. What do you call it?
Sensitivity.
Yeah, and like how you got that feedback of things. So for certain games, I find that like having like the resistance point at the halfway point is good because it means it tells me when I can stop pressing on the accelerator in a car, for example, so that I'm not doing
Yeah.
pedal to the metal.
Well, yeah, that's a weird feature that some games have that spot where you can't pull all the way down, but others can, or at certain times in the mission. It really tripped me out when I was playing the PS5 for the first time, and it didn't go down all the way. Like I wanted to break it. I wanted to like hurt my finger.
Mm-hmm.
Just unnatural.
Yeah, like I had it on really heavy, and I was starting to feel a little bit of tension or strain, and then I was like, oh, okay, I have it on like a high. I lowered the pressure, and I was good.
Nice.
Yo, Ironcaster, that was a cool background you had today.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to remember. I think it was from like one of the like SNK games, maybe. It's been a while.
I joked in the chat that I was envious, and I don't know, like it kind of gave me like some inspiration. Like, I mean, I always want to do like a space thing, like I'm in a cockpit or I'm in a spaceship, but I don't know. I guess it gives me some ideas because a while back, Punkwater was kind enough to join me to talk about the doomed Franklin expedition, and I would have loved to be like, I don't know, have a boat thing going on where we're stuck in the Arctic because that's what happened to these guys. Look it up sometime. The doomed Franklin expedition. It's a pretty. I think it's a compelling story. At least what did you think, honestly, Punkwater? Did you find that topic boring, or did you find it interesting, or did you find it somewhere in between?
It was interesting. It was fun. It was something I hadn't heard about, but the fact that
That was
it
a rough.
utilizes
That was a rough
the ship-
situation too for those guys.
Yeah.
Stranded.
But
Mhm.
but it's very historical. The ships from the Civil War that kind of had no purpose. They, some of that
Were they
technology
from
and
the Civil
how.
War? It was
Well, no.
1880s, right? Was it?
It was
18?
No,
around.
I'm sorry, not the Civil War. I mean the Independent War, right?
Oh yeah, so those ships, although it was way after the War of Independence, like I don't know, like a long, like 50 or 80 years after the Revolution.
What
Those ships
time-
were
it was-
bombardment ships. They shot heavy mortars, and in fact, one of those ships were involved in the siege of Fort McHenry, where the Star Spangled Banner was.
Right,
written.
that's what I meant. Like those ships got refitted. I didn't mean to
Yep.
say Civil War.
You remember?
Well,
I
like-
appreciate that.
But those ships I remember, as a kid learning about during the Revolutionary War, and all this other stuff, and then okay, cool.
It's interesting. What are you working on there, DJ?
The Rose Gundam, maybe?
Not sure.
Now it's more.
Oh, V3. Oh,
Might be. I don't know. Is he muted?
I think he is.
Probably.
I'm on mute. That is
Ah.
the V2 Victory Gundam. And yeah, I was saying that this is the arm that I messed up because of a mishap where I had a loose joint. So I went to glue something, but I didn't realize the glue would actually, even though I thought the glue was already set, it actually worked its way into the rotating peg and it got stuck. So when I tried getting it unstuck, I was like, oh, maybe I could force it unstuck. And instead I snapped it. So
Oh,
drill a hole and put a brass rod. And the reason I'm adventurous enough to do that today is because I ordered another one because that's like I think it was like $100. I ordered a like a $50 one on eBay that is already assembled because actually like if I fail on this repair, I want to have a spare arm. But also I temporarily misplaced the armored plate on the opposing side of the forearm, as you can see here. So I'm gonna cannibalize, and if I find a missing part, great. You know, I already did like a little paint over here. This actually was not painted red, but it comes with a decal that you put over here. So instead I use Gundam marker paint and a brush to apply this area. But you know, ever since I worked on this, I learned a bit. So you know, I'll be able to kind of do it. And then I'm gonna finally, after I do that step, I'll finally get to do the water slide decals. And the only thing I need to investigate is if I can put Mr. Top Coat on top of the decals, because I think that would be, you know, helpful. We got a metallic red marker right over here. So it's metallic red, and then we got conventional red somewhere else. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna like just carefully analyze it and see if I can finagle this now.
Let's see. Awesome One says, my suggestion for Ultraman Arc was worthy, but there was also an Ultraman movie with 100% AI backgrounds that was 100% awful. I found a couple of those movies really interesting. They're because it's like, hey, let's just have like crazy alien battles in space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also some of them just have English dubs.
Very neat. All right.
It is sticker time.
Sticker time. Yep. That's
Here
what I did.
come the sticker man.
Sticker.
It is sticker time. Ski ba 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 da bo. Yeah, there we go. Nice, placed nice and evenly. And now we will have to add one more just across this little upper piece that unfortunately I cannot focus on.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it wants number 7, which
There it is.
okay.
Salty. Yeah, we're nerds.
You guys are freaking nerds.
Yeah.
That's right, we are.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, it's what we do. We do nerdy things.
You know, maybe after I finish this for like one of the next streams, I'll come and paint some minis.
Ooh.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I need to look at. I got them. Yeah, I was thinking about reorganizing and going through my back stock and shuffling some things around. Because clearly I'm not working through that very quickly.
God forbid you build something.
Well, okay, there's that too. But also,
Goes boo hiss.
Boo hiss. Yeah.
but also into organizing my space. Like, those might be better served in the closet and me putting
I would have thought you'd be on Facebook.
I thought that was Tom's responsibility to organize my space.
Yeah, right. You know what? Tom's my friend. Anyway, so
But he's my friend.
he's my friend first.
Guys,
Okay.
guys, he's nobody's friend.
No, you're right. But yeah,
That
like,
whore.
yeah. But
I think it's a beneficial friendship.
But can we be friends with benefits?
Exactly.
symbiotic, maybe. But no, I mean just like putting some of the stuff into the closet, like not out of the closet, and shuffling around some of my guitar equipment that I don't use that much, and finding more room for the puppet and gaming space, conglomerating that a little bit closer together. Because let's face it, it's what I do a lot.
So is Punkwaddle going to get a ukulele?
I do have a guitar.
But is it Punkwaddle size?
Yeah, I've got. Have you not seen the video? I have a. We did a music video for something, spoof on Under the Sea.
Oh.
And Punk has a little dollar store, like, kind of electric guitar that has the red flames on it.
No, you seem to be under a misconception here. We're friends. That means I don't watch your videos.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
We make videos together. We don't watch each other's videos. Come on now.
Yeah.
True.
Well, you think
But
I actually
also-
watch this stuff after I'm done? No.
Yeah, no, I hear that. But no,
It's only if it's a really good one.
true. But no, I also have a plastic like dollar store acoustic guitar for him, and I have found the leather necklaces or chokers or bracelets, with the studs and the snaps and stuff.
Oh,
Those-
yeah.
Those work really well connecting them to make a guitar strap for the guitars. So, yeah, he has a stud spiked guitar strap for his cool electric guitar.
So I'm not creative. Yeah, we're building some model kits. Snacks is doing some puppet building, and Punk is here to help us.
Well, some accessory for Coach Murphy, but yeah, it's accessory work. I could probably start stitching some stuff.
I thought briefly about picking up a ukulele. It just seemed like a silly little instrument to have.
Yeah.
For your puppet or for you?
Yes.
Yes. Answers.
I think I have like a wooden, just one of those little, just for show little wooden guitars with the nylon strings that you don't tune. I think somebody picked up one of those from Mexico for me.
So I think what happened was I stepped on the scale one day. I saw it tip over 200, and apparently I just felt a ukulele calling to me.
From somewhere
yes.
over the rainbow.
Yeah, pick this up and maybe wear a Hawaiian shirt while you're at it. And I was like, yeah, I need to go work out.
Yeah, you say 200. I'm like, that was a while ago. And then I did work out, and guess which way the scale went? It went up. It went up.
And
I got
I finally
heavier.
scrolled up to see what they were talking about. And no, I'm not cleaning for any end of life, sir. I am simply reorganizing my puppet cave. I need a puppet hat rack.
I called dibs on half your collection of Gunpla.
I call dibs on the other half.
That's fair.
I was hoping someone would say I called dibs on the other half.
I did.
Yeah. Ronnie
I
missed
call
out.
dibs on the UC timeline stuff that remains.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I do have a Mechatro We Go Evangelion mashup for the pink number 8 with the constructor arm.
Marcus says, "Really, ukuleles from Hawaii have a pineapple sticker on them? I didn't know that."
Nice.
Interesting.
Salty says, "As long as I get Sydney Sweetie, you guys can fight over those other halves."
Okay.
Oh, hey, Marilyn. And have a good night.
Mariella's here. Yes, good night.
I do not have a model of Sydney Sweeney, so I cannot bequeath that to you, Salty.
Well, I'm disappointed now. I was
I
kind
don't
of
have a
hoping
model. I have a full-scale size replica. I went to that Madame Tussauds Puppet Master Museum.
Oh, yeah?
Interesting. I'm
and then it went missing.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, getting a cardboard cutout of a celebrity has its place. Anatomically, the correct is key. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not creative. I have about 8 or 9 guitars. I think I'll have to count, but a few basses, a few acoustics, a couple electric.
I have an acoustic and electric, but I'm going to be giving the electric away.
Mm.
It was a gift I was given a number of years ago for a birthday.
Mhm.
And I have a friend whose son is turning about 15.
Okay.
Nice.
And it seemed like it's a prime age to get a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd kind of like to see that sort of continue
God
on and pass on to someone else.
That's cool. I remember my first guitar before we went to Guitar Center. We had Mars Music Store back in the 90s.
Guitar Center Store. Where all your guitars are half off.
I mean, there was a Guitar Center too, but we went to Mars.
Oh.
Fair enough. Oh. Speaking of that, my first bass guitar, I regret selling it. It was a Fender Jazz 4-string bass. It probably had one of the smoothest, thinnest necks that they ever made. It was a Mexican bass. It wasn't that expensive, but like what I found out since then, learned is that Fender had a few different styles of jazz neck bass, which I think, like I said, this was the 4-string. This was one of the smallest they had, and I've never been able to find one. I might have, by the time I found one, I didn't want it anymore, but yeah, I sold it off, and the guy who bought it from me, this was in college, and he was at one of the local gas stations that had a car wash too or something. But anyway, he had the guitar sitting in his car. He got his gas. He walked over to inside, and I guess he left either the doors open or unlocked.
Oh no!
And somebody walked off with it, and he's like, then they pulled it up on the video. It was like, yep, somebody walked off with your bass. And he's like, dude, it's like, man, it's like you had it for like a year or less, and you let somebody steal it. Like, that just feels worse. It was a good guitar. I shouldn't let it go. Apparently he didn't care about it.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Either you got it stolen or he would have got it stolen, That guitar was going to get stolen either way. Just
and then
saying.
you think about how it made someone else happier. So, like, the net happiness has gone up, or however the meme goes.
And then whoever that thief is, guess what? 2 weeks later, it got stolen.
Should have kept it.
So he had it in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a real degenerate to go into someone's car and steal their shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
So I can't blame the guy for expecting people not to be degenerates, but at the same time, it's true. If you treasure something, you would wear it around your shoulder while getting gas or paying for.
But also, was the door open? Was it it's one thing if you put something in your car and it's kind of not easy to
Yeah.
pull out, but if it's just like right there, like, oh, somebody could just walk by and just grab it.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, I'm gonna go get some snacks, and some
Mhm.
real degenerates is like, oh, they went and got snacks. I saw them go and get snacks. Maybe their door is not closed, and
Mhm.
or maybe it's not locked. And
Oh, that looks like a nice thing that I could reach in and grab. Oh, cool. Bye.
yeah,
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Exactly.
it's mine now. 5 finger discount.
Why the Eggman?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Beatles.
They are a fantastic boy band.
Sure.
Well, as somebody put it, if they hadn't done it, somebody would have been the Britpop sensation.
Yeah, that's true. Still.
It is time to turn the page.
All right, Metallica.
This is Coach Murphy's new hand.
Oh. So,
Huh.
does Coach Murphy listen to a lot of Metallica at the gym?
Sometimes. Monster, heavy metal.
Listen to Master of Puppets on repeat.
That too. Yeah. Yes, that's a lot
I
of
mean,
things.
how many minutes? How many minutes do you usually work out a day?
A day?
Yeah.
Depends. 60, 2 hours. Depends on what you're working out.
I was gonna say 60. That's only like hearing Master of Puppets 6 times in a row.
There you go.
Oh, Sean says turn the pages. Bob Seger.
Bob Saget.
I mean,
R.I.P.
Yeah. Now this is actually
Oh,
I'm liking how this this hand is coming out to be. It's not bad. It's just a normal gardening hand, gardening glove, and I'm just
Okay.
stitching around it.
I understand what you mean. It's just also the versions that people think of. Also, I just wanted to see how many times Snacks listens to Metallica when he works out. That's really where I was going with that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, Bob Dylan wrote All Along the Watchtower, but most people would say that Hendrix did it better.
You know what? Hendrix did do it better.
I mean, it's not.
Whenever I hear that song, I'm always thinking of Hendrix. It's because
Yeah, it's not very
the
often
guitar
that.
riff is so bad.
Yeah.
Badass. It's like, oh crap.
And
This is fun.
Jimmy was much more of an artist, creative performer, all that stuff. Because when most people cover a song, you can just hear that they're just ripping out. They're just playing somebody else's song. Oh, nice. That's very nice. Once in a while, somebody actually makes it their own.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I've heard that.
There you
Bear
go.
McCreary's version of that, so I will take note.
Wow. I'm digging this hand. This hand is good.
Okay.
Wish I had covered up the pinky a little more, but I can always stitch some more in here.
Ermagerd.
I needed something with a little grip on it so I can pick up things easier. So coach
Pick
can
up
actually
sticks.
work out sticks, heavy logs, things.
Mhm.
You'd be like, I can pick up sticks, logs, branches, slightly bigger sticks.
Yeah.
Rocks,
Uh,
slightly bigger rocks,
Chips.
even
That's-
heavy rocks that are too big for even normal people to. How am I lifting this up? Asked the puppeteer as the monster picks up something way too big.
Churches.
Rocks.
Small rocks.
rocks with moss, sticks with moss, slightly larger sticks with moss.
Sounds about right. And that is one functional hand. Yay! And I actually do another functional hand just because.
Feng shui.
Functional hands. Gotta pick up stuff with your functional hands. Yay, puppets.
Yay! We have a whole foot.
Never skip leg day.
Something's afoot.
Yeah, Coach
has Yeah.
They're right there. Those are his legs.
Nice. Yeah, because what we learned that something is afoot because the Naruto and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mashup crossover is real.
It is.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I might
see
just
what I
get
did
back
there?
into watching
I saw
Naruto
a
again
bunch
because of that.
Advertising on that. I didn't know if it's like, are they actually doing this, or is this just some kind of like joke that they're trying to do? What's going on?
Because there's so much fan art and there's so much things that just float around. It's like, where was the original source? Who actually posted it? Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far we have quite a bit of them coming together now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's pretty nice.
You
I don't
know,
know
if
what you're
you take
building.
off the right arm, you could have the mech version poster of Culture's favorite movie, right?
Showgirls?
Yeah,
Nice.
it does come up in conversation often enough.
I see it. What
Okay,
is
this
that?
is kind of an interesting thing. How like the ball joints on the legs are all like pointing right to his dick.
But what is it? Or
So
who?
This is a half. Let's see here. We'll just close that.
Ah,
Soyumaru,
Maru. Okay.
which is half of a motorcycle.
Oh, okay. Is it half motorcycle or does it turn into a motorcycle?
It turns into half of a motorcycle.
Oh, that's cool. I can live with that. Better than having no motorcycle.
That is true. Better than no motorcycle.
I got good news and bad news.
Uh-oh.
Okay, what's your bad?
The good news is the brass rod is perfect. I mean, look at that. It's there. It's in. Like, I fixed it. The bad
Yeah.
news is the cyanolite glue also broke this bit here, and I kind of forgot. And then I'm looking over here, and I see this white crud over here, and I'm realizing, okay, the damage is slightly more extensive. So, good thing I ordered that spare parts Gundam so that I can just deal with it like that. But also, I'm just glad that I pioneered a new repair method. Because remember, I messaged you like I don't know, 6 to 8 months ago, Punk Waddle, and I was like, "Yeah, man, this shit happened." And I was like, "I got this great idea," and you gave me some ideas too. And I didn't know if this was gonna work, but at least I now know if this works if I ever need it again.
Yeah.
Like even like the original problem was the part that we're looking at here. The arm was like hanging. It was like loose. Like so, this part would like kind of just do this thing, and it would like there would always be a gap that was crooked over here where this line is. And that's like what caused me to make it worse. So in the future, if I have the same problem, I could potentially drill into the peg and reinforce it with a brass rod. So I don't have to actually glue it. I don't have to actually mess it up. I could just reinforce the existing structure. So I'm very glad that we pioneered this method. And this, guys, everyone in the chat today, you saw it first here on Snacks and Friends.
Yay!
Yeah.
I hate you all. No, thanks for coming on, guys. This is great. Oh, I'm pretty much done. I've been tired all day. I was surprised I had enough energy to just set up this freaking stream. But I'm glad I did. I got some good work done.
Three pieces to put together, and then I will have the body.
Should we all wait until you're done, or
Give me like 30 seconds.
okay.
All right, we can do that.
I was about to cut it, but if we're so close to a finished product, oh my goodness. Can't
Oh
stop
no!
yet.
After I get this last foot on, then I have to do all this like extra accessory bits.
Yeah,
But we can at least get.
the main bit though. The main bit's always
Never skip foot day. Wait, what? I regret
I
everything.
was on mute and I was talking. That's great.
Good story. Hey, Retro
This is the
Collective.
longer one.
I mean, honestly, I prefer it that way.
Yep, I was gonna say just the way you like it.
Just the way I like it.
Just the way you like it.
You know what I like.
Feet.
I'm not working
Yay.
tomorrow. I can have a little bit of whiskey.
There you go.
I was thinking about drinking tonight,
What you drinking?
and he's gonna do whiskey. I hadn't done anything yet, but I was thinking about it. And here's a Common America for scale.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
Is that a figure or a model? Figure.
Oh, it's a figure.
Oh, when those come out?
Oh,
I just
that
got this in the
reminds-
mail like 2 days ago.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. That the Common America.
Yep.
Mhm.
Nice.
I mean, it was.
And our head pops
I'm
off.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that you were like, I like Common Rider. Who's this Common American Rider? Oh, it's Common America. Okay, cool.
Yep. It's
Shit. Look,
I
her
forgot,
chest
I
is a
forgot his
star.
name, but yeah, he does he does some good anime style like kind of manga-esque, like American manga-esque. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Timothy Lynn.
Yeah, Timmy Lin. Yep, that's good stuff. I am enjoying what he's producing.
Well, I've got that done.
It's a beautiful thing. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Wow, look at that thing.
Nice.
And I don't know if it's going to show up on here, but yeah, you can see there's clear little arrows
Mhm.
that go wrap around and point right at his crotch.
Right at the crotch.
Nice.
But yeah, no, this is going to be kind of an interesting one because I'm looking forward to seeing this get into all the weird combination stuff and how it's all going to come together. Because, again, just one of my favorite one of the neat, that little thank you pops off. Like we get these things kind of pop up and they're on a little ball joint.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, this has been an interesting little kid for me.
That's great.
No. All right, well, good night, folks.
All right.
All right,
So-
good chatting.
That was
Awesome.
good. That's a good show. Good show, guys.
Hey, guess what? Though, real quick, I ordered this figurine from Victory Gundam, and you want to see one of the things you can do with it?
Sure.
So this is actually from a pivotal scene in Mobile Suit Victory Gundam when this lady unzips the front of a spacesuit to distract Uso Ebbing, the pilot of the Victory Gundam, and so he's like distracted by this over here, and then this crazy broad has that that knife in her in the back, and she's like ready to be like and she does it.
Using
Okay.
their feminine wiles.
He's really good at that too. I'm surprised. Well, nah, not that surprised.
Oh, and
Let's
And-
Let's see that. Let's see that one more time. One more time for just give us that knife throw again. One more time.
Oh, oh.
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home!